Coming up in this video, our go-to car rental company here in Udon Thani. We take Pook's mum and her nephew away for the weekend to Sakon, Nakhon. We call in to visit some of Pook's family, and I'll introduce you to this massive pig called Dodgy Goods. But before that, let me show you this dog. It's a racist. Right, I'm going to tell you the story about the racist dog. Let's have a look first. Let's see how he reacts to me this morning. Okay, look, he's running back to his road. See how he's backing up? Right, let's see what he does. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. Come on. Come on. All right. I'll tell you the story a bit later about the racist dog. You're racist. Okay, for 3 years now, that dog has been displaying very, very obvious racist tendencies. Let me explain why. That little soy there that we were riding through, he lives just off of there. And he only comes out twice a day, early in the morning and then later on in the evening. You don't see him the rest of the time. But this little soy is where Pook and I cut through to get to the park for our morning jog. Or if we're going out for a kebab. So usually, early morning, late afternoon, we bump into him quite a bit. Now, the first time I encountered him, coming down that little soy there, normal speed, wasn't going fast, wasn't going too slow. He came charging out. As soon as he spotted me, he came charging out of that little soy where he lives on the side and tried to bite me. So I do what I always do. Any dog comes after me, any dog starts barking at me, I confuse them. I pull over and I just stop and I look at them, I face them out. Now, my theory is the dogs do that. It's like a pack mentality thing that's inbuilt to them from way back in history, from like where they originated from the wolf packs. And they'd be out hunting and they'd be chasing something, barking at it or howling at it and trying to catch it to kill it, to get their food. And it seems inbuilt in dogs now. But what you can do, if a dog does that to you, listen, please, I can't take any responsibility if this doesn't work for you, but for me it's always worked. Any dog does that to me, I just stop and face them out. And they stop and they look at you as if to say, no, that's not meant to happen. Come on, you're meant to get faster and I'm meant to go faster and chase you and bark even more and act more ferocious. If you stop and look at them, it throws them completely and they're not sure what to do. And they sort of like look around as if they made a mistake or as if they hadn't seen you, and then they just walk off calmly. That's what happens in my situation anyway. Like I say, if you get a leg bitten, please don't blame me. And so next time I went down there, he did exactly the same, and I just stopped and looked at him, and he looked at me as if, hang on a minute, like I said, and that was it. He turned his back and walked off up his soy, so I carried on. And then it became a little game. Whenever he saw me, you could see he did like a double take up the road, making sure it was me, and then he got ready for the attack. But what I did, I thought, okay, is it me, or does he do it to everyone? So I actually parked up at the end of the soy where he couldn't see me once, and I was watching. And all these other scooters and motor scooters with sidecars and tuk-tuks were coming down there. He wasn't paying the least bit of interest in them. As soon as he saw me, he was off on one. Someone said to me it could be the frequency of your exhaust that does something to his ears. So what we did one morning, I got on the back, Pook was driving, I'm on the back and hiding behind Pook, and sure enough he's there and he's looking up and down the road, and he sort of like glanced at the bike but then paid no more attention, as if like he'd spotted the bike, maybe recognised it and was looking for me. I wasn't there. But then suddenly I popped my head out from behind Pook as we're going up the road and he was off on one again, so it's definitely me. And it seems to be a race thing. What else can it be? I've taken my cap off, I've put the cap on, I've tried wearing different clothes, nothing works. He is against me, I believe, because I'm a Farang. I'm going to see if I can start catching him on video just a little bit more. And I'll give you regular updates just to let you know how our relationship is going, and if I manage to make him see sense and give up his racist ways. And if things don't improve, I'll just have to get Pook to protect me. And look at you. Wow, what a beautiful figure, what a beautiful body.
You be careful.
It doesn't take a lot, does it? Just a little bit of movement. A little bit of movement. You haven't got to go to the gym, we're cutting down here? We're going round?
Okay.
You haven't got to go crazy. Spend a fortune at the gym. If you want to tone yourself, then obviously you're going to need to be pushing weights. But just for keeping fit, it doesn't take a lot, does it?
No.
Just walking, speed walking.
I might go to the gym, get a six pack.
Tone up a little bit. This is beautiful, this temple over here. Sun comes up behind that temple in the mornings.
Oh, look at that. They've got three.
Always looks so beautiful.
4, 5 red motorbike together. What's going on?
Oh yeah, it's like a gang.
Like a gang.
Maybe it's the scooter gang coming round to terrorise the park. All the same models, all the same colour. The 3 in a row. Here's something that I filmed a few weeks ago when the rainy season was in full flow. Pleased to say it's eased off now though. This rainy season is really not letting off at all yet. Anyway, I've come over to UD Car Rent. This company I would highly recommend. Anyone who wants a rental car, come to these guys. Really good professional company. They've got a great fleet of vehicles. Prices are good. And what I'll do, I'll put some links in the description. Go down to the description, have a look, and I'll put the links to their Facebook page, all the contact details you need. And like I say, I'd highly recommend, if you're looking for a car rental, get one from these guys. They're very close to the airport. They'll actually deliver the car to the airport if anyone wants one. And yeah, we've been using them for some time now. If there's no cars available at home, as there isn't this weekend, we're taking Pook's mum away, then we'll just come down here and get a car off of Nui. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Saturday morning, the 1st of October.
Yes, welcome
And
October.
Yeah, and also, while I think about it, it's International Coffee Day. Did you know that?
Yeah, I heard you talking about that.
I didn't know until Kim, the lady that I work with in California, she mentioned it. Big thing over there apparently.
Is it American thing?
I don't know. It's a coffee thing, obviously. So all the coffee shop owners thought, I know. Like everyone has a birthday.
Yeah. Is it like a pancake day or not?
No, that's to do with Jesus. That's Shrove Tuesday. That's to do with the Bible and religion. Coffee's nothing to do with religion, I don't think. Maybe not. Maybe some people see coffee as a religion, I don't know. But anyway, so Saturday morning, International Coffee Day. We're going to be celebrating on the way. We're going to be stopping and getting coffees, I'm sure.
Of course.
As usual. And tell everyone where we're off to, Pookie. What are we doing?
Okay, we are taking Mum to her family. And then...
Where do her family live? Which area?
Between Udon Thani and Sakon is called Sawang Dandin.
Right. How far away is that? How many?
Hour, 20 minutes, something like that.
Okay, that's to your mum's family. And then once we visited them, there's a few of them we need to visit.
A few places we are going to stop.
Is that the family who've got the big pig, the big massive pig?
Yeah.
Right, if we get to that place, if we go and visit them, we'll go and...
หมูประจันยังอยู่บ้านหมูตัวใหญ่ๆนะ Oh, okay.
Turn that a little bit?
Yeah.
No. Put it back where it was. We just turn that's it.
Cut.
I'll leave that in. Just teaching Pookie how to use the camera. Oh, bless you. So, we're calling on the family who've got the big pig. I'll tell you what, this pig is big, isn't it?
Yeah. Massive monster.
Biggest pig.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. And there's a great story about it as well, as how they got the pig. Don't say it now, do you remember?
Yeah. Okay. I think, is it in my channel or you are...
Maybe, but back then we didn't have many subscribers. And it'll be a great story to tell again. It's so funny, it really is. So funny. It's amazing that the pig's still alive, isn't it?
Yeah.
So...
Mum said it's still there, but I'm not too sure.
Well, we'll go and see. Even if it's not there, I'll still tell you the story a bit later in the video. So stay tuned, stick with the video, and I'll tell you the story about the biggest pig in the world. I think it is anyway. And I don't think I'm exaggerating either. You wait till you see it. And so we're going to visit your mum's family.
Yeah.
And then what we're doing after that?
After that, we're going to stop a few places. I'll just tell you. And then we're
Your
going
mum wants to visit some temples, yeah?
Yeah. And then we are going to stay in Sakon.
Okay.
And another temple Mum would like to visit.
Yeah.
And yeah. Oh.
The kids running across the road.
Yeah. Okay.
And your mum wants to do what?
To visit some temple.
Yeah.
And we're gonna stay there overnight, and then just
Okay, we'll do a review of the hotel as well.
Yeah.
Now Pook seems to think, I didn't ask the guy, I should have got in touch with him.
Oh.
Pook seems to think that the family...
Sure, I'm holding okay this way or not, because
That's good.
usually I use the right hand side, but left is not very good for me.
Alright darling, that'll be okay.
My head probably cut off, and your ear probably cut off.
I'm telling you, it will see you, definitely. It will see everything.
Okay,
So,
you're talking about hotel.
So this hotel we're staying at, Pook seems to think that it belongs to the family who own...
It's linked with the family who actually own
The
a
Lux Hotel?
couple hotel in Udon Thani, Le Lux, and I think at home.
At home, that's
Soy
right,
Samphan,
Did we do a review on that?
We did actually, but because COVID kicked, so and then we think no, it's not the right time to
Post the video?
Yes, so in the future we might do it again, renew it,
Yeah, we'll speak to the owner.
Yeah.
And we'll do a review on those two. But we'll find out, when we get down here, we'll find out if this hotel belongs to the same family.
Yeah.
And it looks really nice. Did you say it's quite new as well?
Yeah, they just opened not that long ago. They just finished.
So we'll do a review of the hotel, show you around there. Might even do a live stream tonight from there.
Yeah.
We'll see. But of course, when you see this video, that will be after the event of the live stream. So
I'm gonna put something in my channel too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. And say good morning to your mum and your son. Pook's son's in the back. Hang on, hang on, let me get that right. Okay, for those of you who don't know, and I'm sure most of you do, someone who was subscribed to our channel 2 years ago saw some videos of us with this little chap in the back. Show him. Show him.
สวัสดีค่ะ สวัสดีครับหน่อย สวัสดีครับ
So 2 years ago someone saw that and they just assumed, even though we mentioned it was Pook's nephew, assumed it was Pook's son, and that Pook was a bad mother and she abandoned him, came to England to be with the bad boy me, and had nothing to do with him. All absolute nonsense, of course, because this is Pook's nephew. It's Pook's brother's son, one of his 2 sons. And so that's the story anyway. So he's come along with us today.
Yeah.
And your mum, we haven't seen your mum yet.
สวัสดีค่ะแม่ สวัสดีค่ะ
And there's mum as well. So it's nice to get her out and about. We've been spending a lot more time with her as well just recently for obvious reasons. Okay, let's get this journey out of the way and we'll bring you some more video clips once we get down there.
Okay, in my channel I'm gonna tell you guys what we up to today, why we have to travel to Mum family. See you in my channel too.
Oh, hang on, I don't even know about that. I'm looking forward to that. Hold on a minute. One other thing. If you want to know anything about what we do, or if you've got any suggestions about future videos, just post them down in the comments, please. And anything you want to know about where we're going, or what we do, or if you want to know about health insurance, anything at all, have a look in the description box below this video.
Yeah.
All the links you want are in there.
Okay.
See you soon.
See you.
I'm just going to skip through some of this quickly because the full story and the full video is on Pook's channel. You'll find a link to that down in the description just below this video. First stop was at Pook's mum's family's farm, and this is Pook's mum's brother. Now, a bit of a sad story really, and I've checked with Pook and she said absolutely fine to talk about it on here. When he was very young, he suddenly developed an extremely high temperature. And before they could get help, get him to hospital and get him sorted out, his brain was starved of oxygen and it caused him some problems, learning difficulties, things like that. But since then he's lived here on the farm, looked after the place with the rest of the family. Now he doesn't live in the main house, they've got a lovely house. Well, there's 3 houses here. They've got beautiful houses, but he lives in a little hut down in amongst the rubber trees. And everyone says to him, why don't you go and live in the houses? And Pook's mum even said, look, you're more than welcome to come and live in the city with us. But he says, oh, no. He says, I'd rather stay here in my little hut and I can look after the rubber trees properly. Bless him.
So this is our first stop. So we're going to give our dad clothes to him.
Oh, this is the
Yeah.
Dad wanted to have his clothes.
Dad always mentioned before Dad passed away, don't forget to give my clothes to him. So
How much are your bananas, lady?
I think 20 baht. No?
For that bunch?
วีเท่าไหร่นี่แม่
ไม่รู้สิเขาไม่ได้เขียนไว้บอก
ไม่มีราคา no price. I think you just take what you want.
Really? Just here on the right hand side there's two of the family houses. This road looks really nice now, the way it's been tarmacked, nice and smooth, but it wasn't always like this. Going back a few years, it was a bit rough and there were quite a few potholes. Right outside these gates here there was a particularly large pothole, and one day there was a truck coming along there and it hit that pothole, made a massive noise, and they heard a noise, an animal noise outside. The family, when they went out there to check, the truck had kept going, but laying in the road was a little piglet. And so they gathered it up off the road, took it in their garden and waited for the truck to return, but it never did. And so they adopted the little orphaned pig, and this is that little piglet nowadays. Trying to scale it with something to give you an idea of the size. And just this bit here, you can see Pook's nephew there and get a rough idea of the size of the pig compared with him. Almost forgot to mention, our name for this pig is Dodgy Goods. Simply the fact that it fell off the back of a lorry. We made a couple more stops on the way and then headed off to Sakon before it got too late. As we pulled into the car park here, I was instantly reminded of a trip that I made to Florida many years ago, and I stayed on the Disney resort there, and the buildings that we were staying in, they were similar, very, very similar looking to this, like colonial style. It's a really nice hotel this, it's just been opened. And this building, it's been refurbished. It was an existing building that's been refurbished, but outside of this they've got some other buildings with like separate chalets and things like that that look like they're brand new builds. How much they charge for this, Pookie?
Guess how much?
I don't know.
Just guess.
1,000 baht a night?
More guess.
More?
Go on, I'll give you another chance.
1,200 per night.
Absolutely wrong.
Go on. How much?
490
Really?
baht.
So just under 500 baht for the night?
Yeah, but if you go second floor, 450 baht. Little bit more walk upstairs.
Really?
450.
450.
This floor, 490.
We're on the ground floor.
Yeah.
So just under 500 baht. Upstairs,
450.
450. And it's right in the middle of Sakon.
Yeah.
Wow. Here are some of the other parts of the hotel that you can book. Here's one of the stunning temples that we called into. This one was just a few minutes away from the hotel where we were staying. The work that goes into these temples is just unbelievable. It really is. The detail is incredible. I'm going to finish this video here. Now, I've still got quite a bit to show you about Sakon. There's some really lovely places here and unusual. You pull into certain streets and you just see buildings that you just don't expect. Anyway, what I'll do, I'll make a separate video of this second day showing you some of the places that we visited and some of the things we discovered before we went home to Udon Thani. As always, take a look in the description box just below this video and you'll find some links there for any information that you want.